Work.
And of course, how things are going to get situated here in the early game, of course, going against this Julian pick like we've seen from Kyle Teasy could be crucial. Already top lane.
Great prediction on the hatch chain. Gets Flap Teasy a few resets on the Vengeance. Ra gets popped in very, very low. Force to flicker out. Boxy now shoving himself in front, forcing Few to use the Purify. Felix going for it, but now gets knocked up. Vengeance reset for Flap Teasy, and Kyle will just be able to walk in to pick up first blood. See you soon. A bit of
too many here than we thought, so this is also going to be an objective now taken. Really good commercials for the new items here.
Oh, that's the final slash from the flicker right into the chain, straight into the combo. Flap Teasy picking up a double early on.
Showing that, yes, See You Soon has a wombo combo composition, but Falcons AP Bren, they can fight back too. Look at this.
Another final slash, forcing the penalty zone now from Felix, trying to go away, and flickers out to safety, but Few is still so healthy. Pops into black shoes. Flap Teasy gets rid of him with a Vengeance. Boxy trying to go for it, has the implosion, just goes onto the Minotaur's MP, walks forward, goes to the shadow kill too, but Owen reads it, knocks him out with the Minuan's Fury, straight into Few's damage.
He has no chance to get back. You can see, hey, is to just set up hope.
Final slash flicker onto Ra. Now with the flicker as well, it's going to be Owen catching him. Flap Teasy going to be caught in the implosion. Has Eternal Guard there, placed out by Ra, but it doesn't connect onto anyone. Seems like Boxy can't even walk up. Few's going to be able to dish out some damage. Owen has the knockup. Good Eternal Guard with the Terrify to disengage from that skirmish. And for See You Soon.
Look at Boxy just trying to get into this bush, get some vision available, holding down the tier 1. Look at that.
He might have to flicker, you know, if this continues. Felix going to be displaced by the final slash. Straight into the damage of the Vengeance. Now as MP the King walks forward with a quad shadow. Not enough first. It takes Felix down. The Few tries to dive under in the mid lane too. Top lane with the Lord now. Flap Teasy looking for an angle to go in as MP the King pops into quad shadow and the shadow kill. And you can see the poke, the Flap Teasy able to find the final slash with the flicker. Boxy gonna get the implosion down, but the Minions Fury catches them again. They're unable to go for the engage. Kyle goes and uses the winner crowd to escape. That's a stun on the Felix. No kill straight and like a pounce by Super Marco as he dives deep in the base turret. MP can only just quad shadow back and forth. And for Falcons AP Brand, they are flying across the skies. These base turrets stand no chance. 2 base turrets with the first Lord.
Yeah, the first Lord, and Flap Teasy gets a 2. And, you know, with that, Boxy making a play.
Great pick, but it's only onto Flap. He can pop in the Vengeance now, and it's going to be the enhanced chain to knock him up. Another Vengeance in the final slash right into the Lycan pounce. Now another immobility onto the backside. Flap Teasy with a dive again under the base turret. What are they gonna do? MP gets knocked up, and the prediction right into the quad shadow. What are they made of? Falcons AP Bren dominating, stomping, and now diving on Ra, forcing him back on the base.
They're gonna juggle the base?
They're gonna try to do it, man, but I don't think they can go for the kill. They don't even need to. They can just go straight for the base. That is wide open, 13-1.
13-1 in the first game. The juggle, the masterful macro play from Falcons AP Bren.
Yikes.
And that's gonna further up.
Work.
Game for See You Soon in game number 1. Falcons AP Bren will go ahead and just get started here. So far for Falcons AP Bren, they're spotting this one out.
Get up top, Felix gonna be able to get them damage on the Flap Teasy. The deadly catch.
They got it.
Chases him down. There you go.
They got it. It works like that. So with that, they're actually gonna be able to get this turtle too. So this is what I was saying, man. With the lineup they have, if they can get the momentum going early on, that's great. But also, they're spending a lot of time here.
Bottom lane, that's a solo kill, Soul.
It's a trade.
That's why he picks the carry.
And playing around that. So really good start, I would say, for See You Soon this early on.
Let Soul solo. I agree. Felix now trying to run away. The penalty zone locks him down. Kyle Teasy with the quad shadow 2 right into the shadow kill. The Petrify's still there, but
now for See You Soon, like I said, if they don't want to have an issue with the objective fighting, Kyle Teasy again fighting Boxy.
With all those stacks, still Primal Wrath gonna be used up by Boxy. I think he expected Falcons AP Bren to collapse even more, but now with a big resource burnt out, Boxy, no ultimate. He's still posturing up. He still wants some smoke. Ra Walks in forward, goes for the terrifying
Oh.
penalty zone, lock him down straight into the quad shadow. That was Boxy to be taken low. The hammer swings as Cal steals it away. The deadly catch just to disengage, but Super Marco continues this in the back line. The Furious time to catch Kyle TZ with that Petrify to find a trade on the board. The Felix will be taken down as well, and Super Marco gets the double.
Ooh.
Meanwhile, Soul up top.
Diminished at this point. Also with Kyle TZ taking that turtle, even it out, looks like they want to make a play.
MP, deadly catch, bursting Ogwin down. Boxy. This is why he goes Queen's Wings. He doesn't even need damage. Felix gets zoned away, just minutes him on force, forced to use the Black Dragon form. Boxy pops in the Primal Wrath, but gets deleted. Penalty zone by Flap. MP the King forced to use the deadly catch, now chased down as the RWM comes down. Felix jumps in, back again with the Furious Time, the Petrify, finding 3, but the Purify is right there. Now Ra gonna be caught in the Numenau Blast and the Shadow Kill. Neutral objective.
You will not recall here. You're going to have to walk and actually...
Away now in the mid lane, still with the siege. Boxy's forced to use the Primal Wrath, and even Deadflap just jumps in under the turret, straight into Cal TZ with the quad shadow. Boxy losing his life, the Shadow Kill. He was so much damage just to zone them in the back line as Super Marco pops the Zaman Force.
And that's what I'm saying. It's just, we're going to force you to use that Primal Wrath early on so you don't have it for the fight. And they just completely cut off See You Soon. And look at this. The bulwark that Flap TZ is alone on this Terizla.
And the second wave is coming down in the mid lane, so they might be able to do what they did in game number 1. Black Dragon form now by Felix, but he's gonna get gunned down from the sky, so taken out right as he drops down. Boxy pops in Primal Wrath, penalty zone. Flap catches them under the real world manipulation. Soul gets a double, but Few does it as well, and it's Flap on top of it. It's Soul, the Soul member of See You Soon, up against 3, the flicker forward. Soul absolutely obliterated. This time 11 minutes for Falcons AP Bren.
It looked like it would take a little bit longer, but Falcons AP Bren essentially finishes the game at same amount of time.
Work.
And also, yeah, we thought that maybe, you know, MP the King would go ahead and get his hands on the Ling, but it's taken for Kyle TZ here. The See You Soon extends this game further, and hopefully...
See? This is what I was talking about. Soul up top on the Natan. Right on cue.
Burst members down, but usually that was the 18+ minute mark. Nothing's going to happen too crazy at Boxy, though.
Way the Dragon. Shunpo. Good Shunpo out of the
But now he doesn't have it.
But yeah, he doesn't have the Way the Dragon, doesn't have the Shunpo, but he will be able to zone Few in away. In the back line, gets terrified. No Eternal Guard, but the Explosion catches 2! That's the Eternal Guard and the penalty zone. MP the King forced back, trying to go for the Retribution. At least he can get that. No, Kyle takes it away from him. MP.
It leaves Soul like, all right, I got to rotate here in the mid lane.
Boxy getting a good kick onto Few, straight into Soul's damage, and Ra. He's the one who picks up the kill. It's probably the worst member to give the kill over to. Now it's going to be Cal TZ who walks up forward, just relieving some of the pressure as Super Marco shoves up.
So still, you know, it's up to the whims of Boxy.
Good terrifying. Now with the Waves Dragon locking Ogwin down, but that's going to be an Eternal Guard into the Implosion and a penalty zone too. The combo now as Felix jumps in with Vengeance and the final slash. The turnaround. Soul is free, hitting together with MP the King.
As well, good item pickups here. Boxy once again looking for his own setup with the Way of the Dragon. Turtle's gonna start up. Starlium Scythe now also locked in for Soul.
Final slash on the Flap TZ. Ogre with a shove back in the back line. Now Boxy finding the Way of the Dragon, but no one's there to follow it up. The Implosion finds 3, and it's gonna be traded back now. Soul is able to get the entropy back towards safety. But again, for Falcons AP Bren, they have found...
Again, Boxy.
Penalty zone straight into Soul. The entropy gets him up, but Kyle's finishes him off under the tier 2. Oh, God! Implosion onto 3, finding them all. The final slash gets them with a disengage, but now Felix is all alone, right with MP the King, who goes in forward to take Goldfish and takes him out. It looked good.
He sees that opening with his Almond Force. You can see Flap here, of course, feeling pretty good about. He's been doing it time and time again so far. No flicker available for Sariam Felix. So Lord's gonna get pulled out. Boxy has the information. He's gonna get spotted out now. There he is.
Terrified, shoved back and deleted. Boxy, Gwen. Flickers forward, unable to find that. Now Felix with the final slash, going to be displaced right now. His penalty zone locks him back in the back line. Super Marco, Zaman Force, Felix going to be dealt with by Cal TZ and Ogwin. Bottom lane dealing with the Holy Defense again as MP the King gets thrown there. Ogwen has the Concealed Soul, finds the Holy Crystal. That's actually pretty good timing. Boxy goes to the back line, finding Few with a way to drag him, but in the back line is going to be Ogwen who gets deleted as well. Now Soul engaged upon Caltees with the Tempest of Blades. Is that Boxy getting deleted?
Oh.
Kyle will lose his life, and it's a good defense from See You Soon. Now chasing Super Marco down. He doesn't have the Zaman Force anymore, trying to run away as MP continues to chase with a Lycan form. Go with Lycan Pounce, finding the shutdown. MP the King with the chase again, now with a Lycan form, looking for the Pounce. Few gonna be taken down now by Ra. It's a wipeout for See You Soon.
See you soon. Okay, Lord once again, and this is like, you know, the new version of the Lord dance that we're seeing a lot of these teams kind of go about. We'll start it up Boxy though.
Good terrified final slash 3-man. Ogwen finds the implosion right now. That's hitting Soul free, hitting in the back line, but Kyle finds the Tempest of Blades, knocks Soul up, finds a double. Now it's gonna be Felix dealt with. Kyle's looking for the triple kill, and he will not be able to find it. Felix able to use the Vengeance one more time, and the good lockdown as MP the King also takes him out of the back. That's a triple kill now, locked in by Caltees, but MP is hungry for more. Few gonna be ran down by MP. MP the King, now MP the Lycan as he scratches Few down.
Is he gonna be able to seal this?
He has a way to Dragon. He will be able to find a Caltees. Locked down MP with the Lord. Tempest of Blaze, the great escape. Soul takes him out with the entropy forward.
And now See You Soon, first time of the series, gonna be approaching the base.
Look at the entropy now by Soul, taking the turret down in the bottom lane, all alone, dealing so much damage. Boxy finding Few with the way to Dragon right into the final slash, and Few will just be taken out by Soul. Boxy losing immortality. Super Marco getting rid of him now as he jumps into his Zaman Force. Felix Vengeance not able to find more just yet, but the hard guard is on him. Ogwen finds a big implosion straight into the penalty zone. Now bringing MP the King back into Caltees. Tempest of Blade, Soul not able to survive. Again, Falcons AP Bren finding the play. It's a good synchro vision to cancel out the final slash. Felix with the flicker out, but Marco finds the triple. All alone on the Joe, his signature pick. Falcons AP Bren looking for the end. Boxy the King gonna be knocked up now with the Zaman Force 2. See You Soon were made to be stronger, but they are up against the strongest.
And the Falcons will decisively ground the Owls. The reigning champions of the world will defeat the one who once conquered the Sky Kings, and will be sending them out of the knockout stage here. Falcons AP Bren, man. Just when you thought See You Soon would be able to switch things around, they were in the base. But that last team fight, miscalculated from See You Soon, taking things a little bit too far. Thought they had the power spikes they needed, the items they needed to go toe-to-toe in the team fight. But Falcons AP Brand waited. They waited for that hard guard to be done. They waited to reinitiate, and they layered again the ultimates they brought to this table with this composition and won that team fight to change the course of this game and get them that sweep.